If the mother is not native, we say this is his mother. Yahti Yago Darayo, she does not have a clan. Then we say this is the father, and this is his clan. You always have to, because when the child, parents both have a clan, we say, Ona Yago Dunizo. She is complete. The child is complete. Means that this child can be, in the future, be installed probably as a Royana or Yagoyana, it depends on the sex. And that. But the child who doesn't have both sides, they are a part of our family. They are a part of our people. And they have the same rights and privileges as any one of our family. And that. The thing is, you do not punish the children. The thing is, you try to discourage your young people from going out and bringing the outside in. Because right now, we as a people, at the time when the white man first came here, we were numerous. And a little piece of white blood in the red blood wasn't going to change the color. Wasn't going to make it pink. They had no effect. And our people, almost from the beginning, they had, intermarriage. And when we talk about the Revolutionary War, the history book says that the Confederacy divided. Half fought on the side of the Americans, half side of the British. But that wasn't true. The Confederacy had a Grand Council. When the British and the Americans both asked for us to ally with them, we refused both sides. We said this is a war of brothers, and this fight should be between them, and we should not get involved. And that's all. As a Confederacy, we didn't get involved. As independent territories, we did not get involved. But as individuals, if they went out, they represented only themselves. And a lot of the warriors got involved. A lot of the men got involved in fighting on one side or the other. Not because they were loyal to the British or loyal to the Americans. They joined those sides because they had relatives who were married to the outside. And they had children. They had families. And this was still their relations. So they went and fought on the side of the Americans because of their relatives, to protect them. The others went on the north side and fought on the side of the British, not for the British, but for their relatives who had family and blood. It's the blood they went to protect, not what the British stood for, the Americans stood for. Joseph Brent, on the other hand, John Deserano, they did fight on the side of the British, not on the side of our people. That's something we need to understand, because even back then we had traitors like that. So this whole thing about the blood, it was the white man that pushed this issue about blood quantum. It's the white man that pushed this issue about who has rights and who hasn't got rights. And the thing is, who the hell is the white man to tell us who has rights and who doesn't have rights amongst us? But understand something. The only reason he's got the right now is because of the George Washington Belt, because of that Indian Act. Our people, when they accept that kind of stuff, then they're giving them the jurisdiction to impose those kinds of laws and their will upon our people. This is where all this confusion comes in. But if you're going to go by Gainaregoa does not discriminate. And this is what we're saying, is our people need to start to learn this. We do not need to be a people to discriminate. We do our best. We do our best. And that main power to determine this is our mothers. It's our mothers that are going to have to work hard in teaching our children not to dilute our blood, and that till we no longer exist. So that's still, and it's not because we discriminate, because at the time of the arrival of the Europeans, our people understood something. We're not the same. We are not the same. And even their science and everything else proves that we are not the same. The minds are not the same. Or you're not the God and it's the mind of our people that's very important. It's our whole DNA that has to be kept strong and everything. so that we can continue to go on. And why do you think Adolf Hitler and so many people experimented, finding out what makes us what we are? What makes it that we don't go away? What makes us so strong? Because we are not like everyone else. Any other peoples who would have gone through what our people have gone through would no longer exist. But it's amazing that 4% of the Ungwahuma population survived the Holocaust that was carried out. And we're still here. We're still here. And our population is growing, not dwindling. The province of Saskatchewan, the majority of the people in that province are Ungwahuma. They're over, before, Ungwahuma is always 5%, 1%, 0.5% of the population. Well, over there, out of the millions that's there, it's Ungwahuma that's a bigger population. And Alberta, and Manitoba are not far behind. Because most of the white people in Canada center around Toronto, in Montreal, that area. But for the most part, you go all over, it's Ungwahuma. And there's almost no non-natives out there who don't have Ungwahuma blood in them. And they know it. And they're all trying to get back. They're all trying to get back. And the thing is, what do we say to them? Well, no, you're only a quarter blood, you're a half-breed, The thing is, we teach them this kind of goal because it's to our benefit as well as theirs that we all understand this and that. Because we talk about world peace, that's what we have to have. We have to have the formula.
But how do you teach them when you're not allowed in ceremony?
What do you call it?
Oh, no,
Yeah. The thing is, we're not here to stand here to dictate what longhouse can allow this and what longhouse can deny that. But there are more and more different communities that are starting to open their doors and coming to realize that they need to teach these people.
Insecurity.
It's a lot of our people, it's their insecurity. It's our insecurity and that because we've been constantly told we have to keep all these things a secret because the white man's just going to exploit this. And because look what they did with our medicines, look what they did with this, they patent this, they patent that, they take credit for this, they take credit for that, and our people get no recognition about this. And my grandfather here will ask
Mention, we don't discriminate. We were taught how to discriminate. And we're still being taught how to discriminate, okay? We accepted people in this world. Yeah, we watched them. And like he said, their mind is different from ours. But not all of them. Some of them came amongst us, dressed just like us, lived just like us, talked just like us, because they learned the language. They lived amongst us for years, until too many of them lived among us. Then their brothers, the white people, passed a law saying they can't do it. Because they says, the Indians' numbers are growing. Our people are all going over there. That's what they said. So they passed a law. They said, our people are looking just like those Indians. So we got to call them back. Don't let those Indians adopt our people. So they passed a law. Don't recognize Indian adoptions. Okay. How are we going to recognize our people? We'll make them cut their hair. So we look just like them now, because our people had long hair. Okay. They passed a law for that. All right. See, it's all on your side. Your question. Okay. Kaya under there go, there's two streams. Okay. Kaya okay. Is your opening. The people watch you, your thoughts, your movements, your understanding of our ways, your commitment to our ways. When you think you're ready, you go to the Gayeri Diori Wagalona Deli Wage, keepers of those ceremonies. and you tell them your mind. You tell them what's on your mind. You show them how you believe, what you know of us. And you tell them you want to be in the next midwinter, the next strawberry festival, the next ceremony where I can, in front of all of nature, in front of creation, in front of all of our people, I want them to be a witness that I want to be a part of you. I want to become one of your clan people. I want, in front of the people, for a clan to adopt me. They put it around your neck. Okay? It's called Gunt-Daranero. Okay? The clan is put around your neck. That's how you get your voice. You become a clan member that can speak in the clan at that time. Okay. Now, that whole clan and the rest of the Ganusunimuwe people are watching you and are listening what you're saying and doing. Okay? You're watching that all of the time. Because the rest of your life, you have that around your neck. Okay? All right? That's Gunt-Daranero. Okay? That's the way that we have done it all my life in Akwesasne. We have little children past year that we just did that. 2 years ago, 3 of them, we just did that. But you're on probation. Okay? Yeah. While you got that on your neck, you're on probation. Everybody's watching you. If you make a mistake, they give you a warning. If you become a problem to the people, they give you a warning. Just like the Lodiane.